Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Brown Under adventure. It's Waitangi weekend, and we're going to take a look at Mavora Lakes. I've never been there, but I've heard good things. It's an easy drive to Mavora, though when you hit the gravel road just after Mossburn, it gets quite dusty. While we're here, we'll see if the track to Carey's Hut is open and maybe do a bit of four driving. And you can't come this far without taking a drive over to Walter Peak Station, so we'll do that too. As we come up to the campsite, it seems like quite a few people had the same idea. But the place is huge, and we find a nice spot a little away from the lake to call home for the next couple of days. The next day, we had a little time to burn and decided to explore our surroundings. Mavora has a couple of swing bridges, with one located at the outlet of the North Mavora Lake near the camping area. The walking track follows the Mavora River downstream and follows the shores of the South Mavora Lake to the swing bridge at its outlet. I think it's a total of about 12 k's round trip. We didn't feel like walking all that way today, and instead of backtracking, thought we'd cross the river at a shallow spot. It was a little bit slippery. No Hamishes were harmed in the making of this video. When we got back to camp, we were a bit peckish. Mavora is one of the few places in the South Island that has designated fireplaces. So we decided to put that to good use and whip up some girdle scones. Long ago, when domestic ovens were a rarity, scones were made over a fire on a heated cast iron plate. In Ireland, this plate was called a griddle. In Wales, a bakestone. And in Scotland, you guessed it, a girdle. You just make your mix like a normal scone mixture. We added some trail mix to ours.
I think it is ready. So very good. We'll remove it from the heat right now, take it inside and see what happens. There you go. No.
And if you're wondering, yes, they were delicious. After that, we watched the fire for a bit and then watched a little bit of TV and had an early night because tomorrow we were heading for Walter Peak Station. Today we're heading from Mavora Lakes to Walter Peak Station. It's been pretty dry lately, so it's super dusty and not too rough. Just a classic New Zealand backcountry road. We're hoping to catch a glimpse of the TSS Earnslaw coming in from Queenstown, and we'll check out Walter Peak Station while we're there. Let's get to it. There are a few fords along the way, though they're definitely not deep today. We start by following the Mount Nicholas Road, and almost immediately we're into the Vaughan Valley. The expanse of these plains is simply breathtaking. As we enter into Mount Nicholas Station, we came across this old stone hut. It could be a musterer's hut from back in the day. These were used by station hands moving sheep through the high country. though this one looks a lot bigger than the other ones we've seen. I can only imagine what living here back in the day was like. Finally, we catch a glimpse of Lake Wakatipu. I've never seen it from this side before. Somehow, it feels way more remote. The weather has been amazing today, and seeing the sun shining on the lake makes for a pretty epic backdrop for the last stretch to Walter Peak. We wander around Walter Peak Station, taking in the historic buildings, including the Colonel's homestead with its beautiful lakeside gardens. And as luck would have it, the Earnslaw is about to arrive. The TSS Earnslaw was launched in the same year as the Titanic and is the last remaining coal-fired steamship in the Southern Hemisphere that is still in operation. That's pretty amazing.